This is the office center, the center where everything happens in terms of all logistics and support and the conversations, discussions and everything with partners. And with me are 24 members of what are known as the community building blocks. This is the governance structure that CAID has set up. So for every block, the camp is divided in blocks, and for every block, what you have is two people that are elected by the community. One man, one woman, and they represent the community in these discussions. And so what they do is they will have conversations with the communities, whether it's women, young people, the elderly, those that are vulnerable, and they'll tell them what the needs of the community are. And they in turn will come to this committee that they're members of to discuss how to solve those problems and what solutions to come up with. I think what really impressed me is in discussions with them, what I heard is that it's not just them who are elected, but each block then is divided into subdivisions. So they have like sub-blocks. And within that, they also have one man, one woman in terms of representation. So far, this is working really well. And I think what is really important is that they're able to then identify in their communities those people who are in most vulnerable situations, the ones that need additional help, additional support. But they're also able to talk about issues of protection, for example, protection and safety, how that works. A good example is initially, I think we had sort of like boxes where people could actually write their problems and their complaints and put them in. But then we realized that the majority of the members of the community are illiterate. And so what has now happened is that you find that in each one of these blocks, what we have is in the community centers, we have recorders where people can actually go and record what the complaint is. They can talk about what the issue is. And those are then brought to this committee, discussed, and then CAID supports and looks for partners to actually address some of those problems. So what you see here is democracy in practice, and it is working. So thank you very much to this group, and thank you to those that came up with the idea. Thank you very much.